Hey, everybody, and welcome to LeMent Tonight. All right. Thank you, Gary Limes and the Flea Tones, for bringing us in. We've got a great show for you tonight. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We've got our audience of one. I'm ripping off a man named Alan Havey from the olden days of Comedy Central. If you guys know that reference at all, maybe not. No. Okay, you don't. That's okay. That's okay, because we've got lots of stuff going on tonight. Our guest tonight is Jason Hafner. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, Jason. Jason. Oh, good.
That's right.
It's almost like half with an L, but it's without the L. It's just half.
That's right. The L is silent and missing. So
it's right. Totally removed. Whenever they came over from the old country, they're like, just drop this L.
Yeah, just drop the L. It doesn't play well.
Jason started his comedy career at the ripe old age of 53. He's now 53 and a third. He slings jokes around Houston on topics ranging from marriage to vector calculus. He's a physics professor by day, which led it to his commanding 1.6-second performance as online professor number 3 in the film Palm Springs, circa 2020. Jason Hafner, folks. Hey, Jason.
Hey, it's good to be here, Bob. Good to see you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're my favorite.
Glad you can see me.
You're my favorite blue cat on the internet.
Well, there's lots. I've almost matched your cup tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you lifted it up, I thought part of my head was going away there. So, Jason, the LeMent Tonight, we start out with some jokes, and I think you're the joke purveyor tonight.
Okay. All right. So I do a little set. Was that the plan?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. I should have read the script.
Fire away.
Well, so here's the deal. No, lately I've been thinking about how the country is so polarized. You know what I mean? And I don't want to contribute to that polarization. I think I've found something that we can all agree on, both sides of the political spectrum, and that is that President Trump is too orange. Can we get together on that? Is everybody? I mean, we all agree, right? I mean, even if you're a Trump supporter, you got to agree. If you saw him in a grocery store, you didn't know him, it's you get your phone out, take a quick sneaky picture,
Yeah.
So,
do you have a Pantone set to tell me how orange he is?
I haven't studied it yet. But to me it's weird because in his first term he had a nice bronze tan thing going, and now it's is he tanning on Tatooine? What's going on? I don't really I see more natural looking skin on a bowl of egg drop soup. You know what I mean? So that's been bothering me lately. I forgot how many minutes I'm supposed to do. Let's see. So
that's okay. Keep going.
Okay, let's keep going. Yeah. So I've been dealing with my parents are getting pretty old. My dad is 90, but he's doing well. He's doing great for 90. He gets a little confused on the internet. He called me and he's worried that my kids won't be able to find a job because of A1. So yeah, I was like, what? And he's like, A1, it's taking over. And I was like, oh, yes, A1. Now I understand. Mm-hmm. I was worried he's going to start using ketchup to help him write an email or something like that. Of course, he meant AI. What else going on with him? I was trying to help him with his browser, and he had bookmarked the bookmark manager. So that was weird. I don't know if he's slipping or he's a genius. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, the parents are doing okay. What's going on? See, here we can go a little blue on LeMent Tonight, right? Is that all right?
Sure, whatever you do.
You guys, here's one for the fellas. One for the fellas. You ever at the urinal with your phone and where you might accidentally take a dick pic? Do you worry about that? You should worry about it because it happened to me. All right. And the worst part is, it wasn't my dick. I got the guy next to me. So, yeah, he was not happy. Then actually he was cool with it because I showed it to him and I really captured it. I really perfect lighting, perfect compo. I'm like that. I'm like the Ansel Adams of dick pics, basically. So that's kind of where I am. I've been practicing a lot lately. I've practiced so much that I can open my phone 2 ways now. I can open my phone like this, or I can open my phone like this, and it's oh, it's Jason. He's been swimming again. But no. So anyway, what else is going on? I am married. Been married for 27 years. And thank you very much. No, it's cool. She's a runner, so it's kind of cool to be married to a runner. It's kind of like being single, actually. I wake up alone every morning. She goes to bed at 9. She's asleep. We're a few hours together over pretty much. So it's kind of like being single. Also, like distance running is an interesting hobby. I've never seen a hobby bring someone so little joy. And I'm a comedian, so that gives you some idea what that's like. She's the hottest woman I know, though. I love her. She is the hottest woman I know in her age group. Let's be realistic. I mean, in her age group. So I do support her in her running, though. I don't really run with her, but I do carb load with her. So whenever she's carb loading, I jump in there. So yeah. But I did have to stop running for I had to stop running for an injury. I cut my tangents. So that's a running joke. That's I don't know. That's mostly what's going on. What's going on with you?
Jason Hafner.
To prepare.
Everybody. Fantastic. Thank you, Jason. So yeah, so what is going on? How does one because you're a physics professor, right? So you teach the younglings physics.
Yes.
And you're doing this comedy stuff now. And why did you wait so long?
Yeah, so I was sort of I love stand-up since I was like a little kid, like trying to watch Johnny Carson, trying to stay awake. Everybody my age has that story of trying to watch it when they were 12. So I always loved to see it then. I watched it all my life. And I always kind of dreamed of doing it. I thought I would do it because, I have like this career and I'm a serious career person. And then I have kids and, I'm not going to go out and hang out in bars all night while I have kids. But I finally got old enough and the kids are gone and I'm less concerned about the career. So I just went to a couple of open mics and decided to go for it. So I've been going pretty hard for the past 18 months. So it's pretty fun. I really like it. I'm having a great time with it. So.
So you're over 53 then now.
Yeah.
I just said you were 53 and a third for funds, but now you're 54 and
54 now. Yeah. So
yeah. Okay. Well, 54 and a half.
54. Yeah. Well, we don't need to push it. Okay. I don't really need to get any older.
So as far as the career goes, so I mean, you've pinnacled. You're like, okay, this is nothing else is going to happen. I might as well go out and do what I want because.
Yeah, some things happened that made it clear I'd reached my limit, and I decided I didn't care if my colleagues found out what I was doing. So it's like, screw it, I'll just go do it.
Yeah. Do you have any? Does anybody? I mean, do they know? Do they go see you?
Oh yeah, no. So what I kind of do is I keep the comedy on like Facebook, Instagram, social media. I removed anything professional off that. So technically, you can't tell where I work from there. But of course, they're all friends with me on that, so they see it on that. But you kind of have to post all that kind of stuff if you want to be in the scene and advertising shows. You don't really have a choice. So so they know. And some colleagues, most of them think it's awesome. They don't think it doesn't bother anybody, and they come to shows and everything. So it's mostly great.
Oh,
the ones that really don't like it probably just don't tell me.
I was just saying, nobody's come up to you and you're like, well, Professor Hafner, I think your offices are for performers of a different kind.
That's right. They haven't said, I heard that Trump joke on Bob LeMent tonight, and I don't know.
That's right. That's right.
We're waiting for that call when he did.
Yeah, all the many MAGA supporters in the educational system.
Yeah, I didn't mean to risk your license with that. Sorry.
Come on.
I should have cleared that with you first.
Well, that's cool. So what's the so you're doing this obviously, and what's the end goal? Because obviously, as a professor, as a teacher, being afraid of the crowd or scared to get up in front of people.
Right.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah.
So what's the push then? What's the reason for doing it?
So, it's really not just a hobby. I think a lot of people thought, he's doing this for a few months and he'll stop, but I'm pretty serious. I mean, there's no money in comedy, but if I could make enough for this to leave my professor job. Right. So I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm going as hard as anybody else who's trying to make it, basically. I mean, I'm going out 3 or 4 nights a week. I'm trying to get on book shows. I'm traveling around. So I don't really know realistically what I can accomplish, but I'm not like thinking of it as just a little fun thing I'm doing. I'm going at it very, very hard. So yeah.
Would you say you're going at it as seriously as your wife's running?
No. She is actually no. I mean, yeah, she's a very serious. Like she runs lots of marathons, and she's on a running streak where she's run every day. I think she's approaching 2,000 days. It's sort
Oh
of
my Lord.
Yeah. There's this sort of people, every group of people that like have running streaks. They run a mile, at least a mile every day, and they run these ridiculous. Some people decades. So
yeah.
So I guess she beats me because I don't go out to a club every day. Every day.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's probably for your own benefit.
Yeah, because it's rough. I mean, I think it's rough good at my age to be out at midnight or 1 in the morning with a bunch of 20-somethings. You know, it's
and
fun. I like
8 o'clock class.
Not everybody can quite handle the sleep schedule that I pull. So, yeah.
Do you ever see any students while you're out performing?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
No, they know about it, and some of them actually come to shows. And if they show up to a show, I always swing by and say, we're not on campus, okay? I'm going to say things that I would never say. But the only people that would come to a show are people that are cool about it. So I've never had a problem.
I thought maybe there was like extra credit. You're like, extra credit tonight if everybody comes.
That would get me in a lot of
I need to get some seats filled, for Christ's sake.
No, my rule is I never promote on campus. I don't ever talk about it or promote it, but I don't deny it either. So,
Oh, okay.
It seems to work.
Showing up, but okay.
Probably my greatest moment that I saw a student before I started doing it. I was thinking about doing it, and I was in a comedy club, just watching somebody, and a student was there that knew me. He's like, Professor Hafner. I said, "Oh, hi." They said, "Are you performing tonight?" And I was like, "Oh my god, you're funny enough to perform." So I was like, "Okay, maybe I should go for it. If they think I can do it, I should do it."
It's the added anxiety because they're there watching, and then you see them, in a couple days, and they're like, this lesson sucked today, Professor. You weren't even funny at all.
No, I think that students complain that I tell too many jokes in class, which is not true. I don't. It's like 0.1% of the time, but I've gotten a little
about tangents and things.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good. So then you mentioned I think you said you had kids in that statement. Yeah. And how many kids did you say you had?
I have 2. So.
Oh, I thought you said you had more than that. For some reason, I thought I heard a different number.
No. I've taught classes with hundreds, but my personal children, only 2 that I know of.
Oh, okay. 2. Oh, hey, yeah, that's a comics reaction right there. Oh, that I know of.
That I know of. Right. I'm sorry, I did one hacky joke.
Yeah. Okay. I for some reason I thought you said more than that, and I was like, hold on.
Just the normal number.
And what do your kids think? What do your kids think about all this?
They're old enough to think it's cool. Right.
Oh, okay.
13 or something like that. No, they're whatever. They're in their early 20s.
Oh,
so
okay.
they'll come to a show every now and then. So so it works.
Really? Oh, wow. They're supportive then.
Yeah. The biggest pressure I ever had at a show though was my college age kid came and brought 2 of his college friends. It was like, okay, I cannot bomb in front of his college friends. Fortunately, I had a really good one, so it went really well that night. But that's the first time I was like really anxious about a show. I was like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you had your son in the audience then?
Yeah, and his friends. I mean, I can bomb in front of him, but I was like, I didn't want to drag his friends to his dad's comedy show and then just crickets and humiliation.
So have you bombed like really badly in front of anybody?
No, I mean at open mics when you're doing whatever. I mean I've never had just a complete silence kind of bomb before, but I've had ones where it's like that didn't go that great, and then the guy after me just killed. So it's like it wasn't the audience, it was me. Yes. I
set him up.
Exactly. I put him to sleep for you. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I've
had all those kind of classic stereotypical comedy moments, where you think you're doing well and you're not, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So now some people say they relish when they bomb. What's your interpretation of that?
Yeah, I don't relish it. I think I've learned that like when you're bombing, it's an opportunity to try to figure out like how can you get them. Like the key is I think to not give up. It's just to keep like rocking the material as hard as you can. Just annoy them if you have to, and then you might figure out a trick to like get them laughing again. I don't know. I don't like it.
So you don't overthink it then. You're not. You kind of go out. You got your stuff.
Yeah.
You try your best.
they say like crowd work is what you do when that's not working, but I'm not good at that. I'm like a very like memorize jokes kind of person. I'm trying to do a little bit more interaction, but that's not really usually what I do. So
and your students would probably put that on your performance at the end of the year. He doesn't interact with the class enough. He's just talking to us.
What do you think?
Right. You don't even know about physics, you idiot. I'm telling you.
That's part of my act is being a professor affects my comedy. Here's my crowd work. Any questions? That's my crowd work.
that's the whole crowd work.
Yeah, that's all I got.
So then do you think that any of this helps you? So as far as, do you think each is influencing the other as far as being a professor and also being a comic?
Yeah, I mean, I think the professor thing in the past, just being naturally a little bit funny, has helped me, like in terms of lecturing.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the professor helping the comedy, that was just the 20 years of being on stage essentially already. So
yeah,
so they're not like actively currently helping each other, but historically they've probably helped each other, I would guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit more in touch with what the youth is talking about, I guess, because I'm around students all day than your average 54-year-old.
I like you do the youth with the we don't see a lot of the air quotes anymore, just so you know, Jason.
I did that air quotes, Bob. This is
you just did an air quote, didn't you?
No, this is clock it. This is like, I can't clap because it'll break my nails.
Oh,
so
okay.
do that.
Gotcha. I thought you did an air quote there. I'm sorry.
I do nested air quotes. I did that once in class. I had air quotes. I was like this, but like that. Right? That's nested air quotes. I invented that.
Boy. Fancy. I'm learning stuff tonight.
My main contribution to academia is nested air quotes.
Nested air quotes. I'm doing parens.
I don't know what that
is. Parentheses. A paren is a single parenthesis.
Within a parenthesis.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing whole code up here. Brackets, bars, slashes, forward slash, backward slash. Yeah. All right, well, let's do we'll take a little break with Gary Limes and the Flea Tones, and we'll come back and we'll play a game. How's that sound?
All right, sounds good.
Hey Gary, take it away.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's early morning. Can anybody mind that song there? You know what that song was? Anyway.
No.
Yeah, it was the Scorpions. Rock You Like a Hurricane, but I played it Gary plays it really fast.
He does.
Because they're fleas.
Yeah, I get it.
Fleas. Gary Limes and the Flea Tones. Thanks, Gary. Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Bob, you are a grade A asshole.
Okay, thanks, Gary. That's enough. So we've got a game here. I think you wanted to, oddly enough, the professor wants to be the expert.
Okay.
And we've got Will King Charles here with us tonight, if he pops back up here. And King, you can play along with us as well. So you're going to pretend, you as the guest is going to pretend to be an expert in a field that I tell you that you are the expert in.
Okay.
Right? And then I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to make up answers on the spot. Right?
All right.
And I usually use a little bit of AI to generate some ideas here in the background. So I got to do a little quick typing. I wish I had some typing sound effects because you can't hear it. My keyboard's too soft.
Here, I got some for you.
There you go. Yeah, give me some typing.
Oh, shut up.
I'm still typing.
Okay. I'm opening chats. I'm going to log off. All right.
Okay. Jason Hafner.
Yes.
You are a professional bridesmaid.
Oh. Mm-hmm. In a modern wedding, you know.
That's the great part, right? So it can go anyway, right?
Yeah.
Professional bridesmaid. And so I'm going to ask you some questions. So as a professional bridesmaid, you know, what would your advice be? Because you're going to be integral to this wedding. Mm-hmm. What would your advice be to the bride and groom as they're setting up their nuptials?
I would say is you got to stretch. be sure to stretch because you're going to throw that bouquet behind you, right? You don't want to pull a muscle before the toss. So just a little bit of this, a little bit of this before the reception would be my advice. Let's see. What was the question? Let's see.
You're a professional bridesmaid.
Professional bridesmaid, yes.
And you're helping with the nuptials, and so you're going to give them some advice on what, like stretching. That's a good one.
Stretching.
That's certainly a prep work that they're going to need to do ahead of the ceremony. Any advice during the ceremony, since you're,
well, there's all the generic. Don't lock your knees. Let's see. Don't trip. Keep an eye on the ring bearer. He might not give up the ring. That's a tricky one. People don't realize that, but ring bearers often won't leave it
wild
out.
card.
Yeah, it happened. I've seen it happen. Let's see. What else would the bridesmaids say though? Pick a cool dress. I like a kilt personally, a nice kilt. Keep the bridal party small because you're less likely to have like a lot of infighting. When you see the wedding with like 12 bridesmaids, there's problems, right? So let's keep it to like maybe 5 or 6 at most. Even if you have cousins that you don't talk to on his side, still you got to keep the numbers small.
What's your thoughts on a rainbow wedding? You ever see the rainbow wedding where everybody's got different colored dresses and different colored cummerbunds?
I'm a traditionalist. I need those dresses absolutely identical because you like to judge and say who can pull it off, so it's like, 2 of them pulled it off, the other 3 didn't work.
So how do you handle the bridezillas that are out there? What's your advice to wrangling a real bridezilla?
I like a good like a tranquilizer dart. I feel like you need somebody in the back, that's got the dart at all times in case things get out of hand at the rehearsal dinner or something like that. So that's what I would go with.
Any particular specific drug that you use in your darts? I mean, I don't even know what they put in those darts.
Forfalol? I just made that up. Out of Pentafol?
I was totally buying it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have said anything. I'm like, really?
Just make up a chemical sounding word that ends in all.
Okay. Yeah. Where's that on the periodic chart?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pentafol might actually. No, that's not made that up. Propofol. They all sound the same.
It's laced with mosconium. Well, that was an old term. They don't call it that anymore.
I think it's a big debate. Who's older, me or Bob, with the references?
I like to just think we're both smart. Thank you, Jason.
That's probably we're so high.
That's what I was going for. I don't know about. So, as the professional bridesmaid, right? Yes. Would you? I mean, how much do you charge?
Oh, a professional bridesmaid. You mean I go wedding to wedding and they pay me to do it?
Oh, you're for hire. You're like a gun for hire here.
Oh, I'm like a consultant.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So the question was, how much do you charge, right? So probably the same I charge for a comedy set. So basically $1 a minute.
Okay. Wow.
If I'm doing 5 minutes,
for the whole. I mean, these things can take weeks.
$1 a minute.
Or is it just for the ceremony itself?
No, that's every minute I'm working. It's $1 a minute. That's only 16 hours.
You're like a 1-900 number, for Christ's sake. I don't know what's going on. That's an old reference for you. Thank you.
That's right. Me and Bob are rocking the 80s here.
Right. Kids today don't even pay for anything. It's like, I got a phone, I just pay for it, and I can do whatever I want.
My parents pay.
You're like, 1-800 collect.
Yeah.
So it's $1 a minute. That's pretty. I think that's a pretty good rate, depending on.
Because you're getting the
you may not get called to do much at that rate. If they had like a 5-minute wedding, you show up with all your accoutrement for $5.
Yeah, when I'm not booked, I just hang out at Vegas hotels and stuff like that.
What's the add-on for the dart gun?
A good dart gun that'll knock someone out, running about 200.
Okay, there's where that's where everybody gets in the upsell. On the upsell, what other upsell options do you have besides the tranquilizer?
Well, there's the dance lessons because I'm such a good dancer.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea. No, and let's see.
I don't.
There's all the videography. I do videography on the side. I just like wear,
Oh.
what's a
Your
organization.
tiara?
No, what's the camera? I wear a GoPro.
Oh, you are I was gonna say your tiara GoPro, and then you get.
I offer GoPro footage.
Yeah, so then you get those close-up shots of all the action from the stage there. What do they call that?
One. Oh yeah, from this first-person shooter. I don't know.
Yeah.
One other upsell I do offer is if you have that problematic uncle, a little handsy, I'll just hang with him. I'll take him off. Then nobody has to worry about him.
Take one for the team is what you're saying.
I'll hang out with them, and or bad long stories, too much talking.
Oh wow!
Point that one out to me, and I'll take them out, and everybody else can have a good time.
Have I told you how I can recite the periodic table?
Oh, tell me about that.
Well, that's pretty good. I think you're well on your way to, a third career here with this professional bridesmaid. You're gonna have to get a business card with 3 sides.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got professor, comedian, bridesmaid. Well, thank you. Now let's hear a little bit from Gary and the Fleetones, and we'll come right back. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you don't get any copyright strikes when they can't understand what anybody's saying.
That's right. Now that I know they're real songs, now I'm really paying attention. I know what that one is.
So, Jason, I mean, fantastic on the expert. I mean, even though at first, there towards the end, I thought maybe you didn't realize what you were talking about because you didn't realize you were an expert bridesmaid, but that's okay. Professional. But no, all in all, pulled it out real well. So I know you've done a couple of shows on Plausible, and I've already forgot the name of it, to be honest with you. What'd you call it?
My open mic is the syllabus open mic.
Oh, the syllabus. Gosh. So catchy.
First and third Tuesday night at 9 o'clock.
Are you still doing that?
I've only done 2, so I've just got It's a long-standing open mic on Plausible. Yeah.
Okay.
I've booked it out for the rest of the year, every first and third Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Jokes. It's very Plausible. I find is really great. Everybody's very supportive. If you want to come try for the very first time, that's a great place to come try.
So did you do yours in the real world before you did the Plausible thing?
Oh, my open mic or whatever. Yeah. No, I've got one bar show that I do once a month, but that's like a showcase thing where I book people. So that's happening in Houston. The next one is next Friday, September 26th. If anybody's in Houston wants to come, just watch my social media.
It's a small town. You can get around for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you just wander around. Like 3 million people.
Yeah, this is a couple of folks. They stop by and we all get drinks.
But then I do other shows, and those are the only things that I like host, and then I just do other ones that I get to be on.
You pick up. But did you do your first comedy show as in the meat world or in the virtual world?
Oh, in the real meat world, yeah.
In the meat world.
Yeah. So I found the online stuff when I was going to LA and trying to find some connections and just people and what's going on in LA. That's how I stumbled on Plausible and Leanne. And that's really when I started doing. So I didn't start doing the online until I'd been doing it for over a year.
Oh, really?
I didn't even know this stuff went on. So I like it's great. I've gotten some really good friends and some good jokes I've heard. So I enjoy the online part.
Where'd you go in LA? Because I mean, a lot of folks who are on the platform here are at the Comedy Store right now. So Tim Mann and Brain Damage are going to be doing a roast. Unfortunately, I think on the 26th, but it's just a short drive from Houston to.
People have to pick. You're either going to the Comedy Store or you're coming to Dino's.
Yeah, that's right. And Pablo and Gina, Genia, and everybody. Denise.
Yeah, so I get to hang out with them all the time online. I did the Kibitz Room. I think was the only place I actually got up. Yeah, I wasn't there very long. So the Kibitz Room it used to be an old rock and roll room somewhere in Hollywood, and now they have an open mic. I think it was on Monday. It was on a Sunday or a Monday. So that was fun.
Okay.
And then I gave my shot at the big clubs. Just did the bucket draw, and I didn't get up, so that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how long were you out there in California then?
Oh, just like 2 or 3 nights or something. I was there for a physics meeting.
Ah, wait a minute. This is
Whenever
something
there's
that
a
I
physics
was trying
meeting,
to.
like New York and LA now. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go. I need to give a talk.
I'm working during the day, and then but they paid me to get here, so
Yeah.
now,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do my time, and I got a free hotel room. So anyway,
Yeah. No, I do that
see
every
where
time.
that's
I'm
going.
sure all open micers are like this. Anytime you go to any city for another reason, you also are like looking online to find
Sure, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Pay for it all yourself? Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
I also did that. I did that in Scotland. I did an open mic in Edinburgh.
Oh my gosh!
Because I was there for physics. No, I really was there for physics. If the government's watching, I have the receipts. I was there for physics.
There's proof that I've been recorded talking about physics.
Yes, I was there for physics. But I found it.
So, how did you like it over? Did people react to you well in school?
Yeah, if not, I mean, when you're over there, you're the internet, you're the person with the funny accents and everything, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I did actually. It was a really good set.
Did you eat haggis?
No, I'm vegetarian. I had vegetarian haggis.
Well, I don't even know what that is, because everything in haggis, is nasty, gross.
They just, how gross can we make a veggie plate? As gross as humanly possible, and then they just call it haggis.
It was like a lot of wet spinach and moldy bread or something.
I don't remember. It was gross. We didn't go for the food to Scotland. I'll just say that.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
I don't think anybody goes there for the food or the weather.
Yeah, no. Yeah. We had good weather the week we were there. So it was nice. Yeah.
So would you go back? Because Edinburgh has got the huge comedy fest.
Right. Yeah. There's that Fringe Fest thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, if I ever went back, well, actually, I went for physics, but I did schedule the trip around this open mic. Because actually I was meeting with people when it was loose on the schedule, and they're like, what days would be good? I'm like, well, I'd really like to be there on a Monday.
That's right.
So I have to look up when the Fringe Fest is, and I'm going to tell those collaborators again, guys, I really feel like we need to talk in person again.
We need to have a meetup.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. I haven't done the festival stuff yet, though. You can apply to festivals and try to get into one and go, and I don't know. I haven't really been trying to do that.
Yeah.
But
eventually, right? That's going to be one of the things. Is it on your list?
I don't know. I can already travel so much for work and just go to open mics. It's kind of the same thing. So
yeah,
I'm not pursuing that too hard. I'm pretty focused on like Houston and local like Austin and San Antonio and getting to know people around there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody watch for Jason Hafner, the professor comedian. Do you just say you're Jason Hafner, or do you have like a little moniker?
Oh, sometimes I go on as Professor Hafner. I usually at the end say I'm Professor Hafner. So sometimes I'll throw Professor in there. But yeah,
Prof Half or Half Prof.
No, never gotten into the half. That silent L joke. We've never. That was a riff. I'm going to keep that one. That was a good one. You set me up with that.
I'm not Halfner. I'm Hafner.
It's so silent we don't even write it. Yeah.
It's the Halfner. Well, Jason, thank you very much for being with me tonight and LeMent tonight, and thanks for sharing with us and being a fantastic bridesmaid. We all appreciate it, and I'm going to have Gary play us out. Hang on for just a minute, and we'll see you all next time, everybody.
Everybody, thanks for watching.